Alright guys, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 once more. Now, it looks like I'm about to jump out of my hotel room. And unfortunately, I ran into a little bit of a bug with the game, which is why this room looks a little bit different. And we appear to have, I can only call a Dalek in the corner. I really don't know what that is and what it's supposed to be, but it's there nonetheless. Yeah, so I'm on the second floor of a completely different...
I apologise.
You should apologise. The game screwed me over. I went back to the original inn that I bought and paid for, and even reminded the innkeeper that I owned a room there. And he went, "Yeah, you just go upstairs, be in the room that you've had for ages." And guess what? The door's locked. The Hangman's Halter Tavern. And I don't know if this affects just the Hangman's Halter. Let me show you. This is going to be one of those things where live demonstrations prove me wrong. But I'm telling you, it happened. Oh, great. Look, you see, now the room, the hotel itself is locked. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? I think I just wait an hour. The game has decided it's going to be naughty. Hi, Catherine.
There, it looks better already.
Okay, we can't get in.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna see if it. I don't know whether buying a new place, restarting the game has fixed anything. But this was the room I've rented, and I still own. And look, it's locked. I cannot get in there, and it's certainly a very hard lockpick. No chance I'm ever getting there again. So I've had to go to the other pub, get a room there. I just hope that doesn't get bugged now, and I'm locked out of all places I've paid for. That really needs fixing. Game developers, yes, Mutt, you pass this on to them as well. That really does need sorting out as quick as possible. On to today's episode, taking French leave. The Livre de Français. We've got to report to the Ruthards. So back to them, and I'll see you when I get there. Well, I think this is them. We are back. Hopefully, to a thunderous round of applause and appreciation.
What are you poking around here for?
All right,
I'm
maybe not.
Henry. Your lord's expecting me.
Ah, so you're the one. He did mention you, that's true. I'm sorry for being so harsh with you, but we were attacked recently, as you probably know. So we're a lot more cautious now with strangers hanging around.
Well, I understand. But I need to speak with Lord Ruthard as soon as possible.
Of course, follow me.
Okay, well, it's working. The guard will take you to...
Well, we're here, but you'll have to wait a while. As you can see, Lord Ruthard has an important visitor, and it seems they haven't finished yet.
I understand.
And what now, Martin? Did you speak to Jerome Naz? Will he support us?
He won't. He lent a lot of coin to Sigismund, and now he's stuck with him.
Sakra.
He's scared. As soon as he does anything to upset him, Sigismund will denounce him as a rebel and right after dead.
Damn it! Has all his counting groschen not left room for a grain of common sense in that head of his?
Jerome is a vain man. I'm sure he's pleased when the Hungarian king himself listens to him. He was boasting that he'll be in charge of some church talks in the Italian court. There's no way we'll change his mind.
But you've been to see other councillors too, haven't you? Have you any good news from anyone?
I'll continue listening or I bet I'm going to interrupt them. Guess what?
I've got good news for you. Concerning Mint Master Vavak. I've heard about his crimes against the crown. And it's no trivial pilfering.
Are you sure the accusations are true?
I've got proof of everything.
Ha! God bless you, lad. Finally, some good news.
It seems that this young man came to brighten my day. Who do I have the honor of addressing?
Martin, this is Henry, our ally from Liechtenstein. Henry, this is Sir Martin Odorin, Lord of Rabosh, a loyal supporter of King Wenceslas, as no doubt you've already deduced.
I have your ring. Oh, do I? Oh, I've got Odorin's ring. Oh, God, I forgot about this.
Sir, my friend Godwin gave me a ring.
Godwin's ring.
He said you'd help me if I needed it.
Godwin? Really? Well, you choose peculiar friends.
I'm not sure what you mean, sir.
Godwin shouldn't be giving away what isn't his. But I'll help you if need be, although not on account of that ring.
Sir Kunslin,
Shimek? What's going on?
Min Master Vavak is heading here with an armed cohort.
Right now?
Oh, I like this. Okay, let him come. Let him come.
Let him come. He'll be surprised what I've got on him.
Henry's right. If he helps us again like last time, we have nothing to fear.
I agree. Let Vavak come. Shimek, place a gunner on the upper floor and a crossbowman on the stairs. Then gather whoever you can find and join us in the yard.
Certainly, right away, sir.
Henry, we're counting mainly on you. I hope your findings are worth 12 armed men.
100 at least, sir. You'll see.
I'll help you into your armor, Papa.
Rosa, I think we could use your crossbow skills, to be honest.
Then go to your chambers and lock yourself in.
What? I'm going with you.
No. So go to your room, take your precious crossbow, and if things turn out badly, shoot any of Vavak's whoresons who stick their noses through the door. If something were to happen to me, you're the next in line in our family. Don't forget that.
I love you, Papa. God Almighty, hold your protective hand above us.
Rosa, come on, she could do a lot from up
Greetings, Sir
there.
Ruthard. Your gate was open, so I took the opportunity for a little visit.
No gate is closed to you, is it? The gates of hell are especially looking forward to your visit. But you're more than well aware of that, eh? Since you don't dare leave home without a horde of men-at-arms.
My men aren't here to protect me, but to enable me to keep order when needed. And today, I got the feeling that order is just what's needed. Or do you disagree, sir?
Weigh your words, sir. One might take them as threats. And be assured, we're very well prepared today for anyone who might threaten us.
Threat? A warning, more like. A friendly warning from the Royal Mint Master. Lord Ruthard, I'm offering you one last chance to surrender your mining rights to me. If we agree, neither you nor your family will have anything to fear. If not, the king will hear of the serpent you nurse in your bosom. And this time, you'll lose not only your fortress, but also your honor and status.
Enough! Do you think you can insult me in my own home? Do you imagine you could do as you please, just because you have Sigismund's favor? That can easily change when the king learns of the serpent you are nursing in your bosom, to cite your own words, sir. Only, considering what I know, you might lose a little more than your honor. Like your head, for what it's worth.
How dare you?
Henry, kindly inform the Royal Mint Master what is being said about him.
Oh, with pleasure. Here we go. Well, this is what we spent the whole of the last episode, in fact, the last 2 episodes, I think, doing. He's getting evidence of his corruption. You've been operating your own mint. You're
The
stealing...
word is you're conspiring with Buresh of Krakowitz and Foreman Fett, sir, to falsify the mining records together. In other words, you're stealing the royal silver. And what's more, taking it to a secret mint where you forge your own coin with the royal stamp. And that's a capital crime. What do you suppose Sigismund might do when he finds out his own mint master is robbing him? especially when he's desperate for every last groschen.
I'd say this somewhat alters the perspective, sir. So from now on, you will leave me and my family be. Ha! Or your king will hear of your shenanigans.
Exactly. We'll see to that. Mark my words.
Are you trying to threaten the Royal Mint Master again? And with nothing but common slander? You haven't learned much since the last time.
Well, we've not had much time for that. We've been fully occupied with collecting evidence. Isn't that so, Henry?
Yes, it is. I've seen your ledgers. I've got proof. Oh, I'm going for the ledgers.
I know about your account ledgers and the ones from Buresh. The real ones that prove how you carried out this fraud.
You've made up those books. Or do you actually have them on you?
Of course not. Do you think we're completely stupid? We've
Nice
got
one,
copies
Rosa.
here. The original books are safely stashed away out of your reach.
Exactly. And if anything happens to us, they'll see to it that King Sigismund and the town council will hear all about Hermes Trismegistos silver skimming business.
So, do you want to chance your luck? Or come to an agreement?
Captain,
Sir,
this matter is an internal affair of the Crown and my office. I'll resolve it here with these gentlemen
There you
in
go.
private.
That's an
are
admission
you
of guilt.
sure, sir?
Yes, damn it! Do what I say! Wait for me by the gate.
Let us step inside. Let's give the Mint Master the privacy he requests.
Gentlemen, I expect you'll keep this entire matter to yourselves. And I expect you'll be wanting something in return.
The executioner's far from here, so I'll be standing in for him today. God knows what kind of man you are. May God have mercy on my soul.
What? You can't just cut down the Royal Mint Master. Wait! We got off on the wrong foot.
I'll give you the wrong foot. Right up your ass.
You're right. I underestimated you. I made a mistake.
You certainly did, sir. A big mistake.
The only question is, how much your mistake is going to cost you.
Don't do anything rash, Kunslin. I understand you're angry, but he could come in useful.
That's true. Intelligent people can always reach an agreement that benefits everyone, and...
You're right. I'm more than angry. Swear you leave me and my family in peace, and our mining rights will remain untouched.
You have my word. I swear it.
Good. You know what awaits you otherwise. If Martin believes you can be of use to us, I'll leave it to him. I'm not in the mood for this.
Right. You said intelligent people can come to an agreement. So let's see. We need to know what Sigismund's planning.
Spy on the king? You can't ask that of me.
It doesn't sound like you want to come to an agreement.
You can't.
Can, and we will.
Love it.
This
Bit
is
of
nothing
blackmail.
compared to the punishment you're facing for what you've done. Either you agree to this, or Sigismund learns all about it. Then you'd have to run damn far to avoid the chopping block.
Henry's right. So don't even think about double-crossing us. You've a lot more to lose than we do.
And don't forget about your oath either.
I understand. All right, I'll do as you ask.
Excellent. And now get out of my house.
Of course.
I'll take my leave too, Kunslin. I've still got some affairs to deal with today. At least I can see our Mint Master out. I'm sure he'll be delighted to tell me many interesting things.
God go with you, Martin. I hope we'll soon meet again in more pleasant circumstances. Ha ha! Now that was a good one. The mighty Mint Master strode in like a lion, and then crawled out like a whipped dog. Oof. I can breathe a lot easier now we've got rid of that bastard. At any rate, Henry, I'll take those incriminating books. I'll hide them in a safe place, just in case he gets any ideas.
Good idea, sir. Here they are.
Thanks, Henry. You did a fine job, and I'll never forget your help.
Well, you can return the favor right away, sir. You promised to help me get into Malashov.
I did, and I'll keep that promise. There's a secret passage leading out of Malashov, and you could avail of it in the opposite direction.
A secret passage? That's a godsend. Von Burgov won't have an inkling.
He won't.
Yes, it's
well
a secret.
hidden. We didn't even know about it ourselves for a long time. Until Rosa discovered it in the fortress one day. She can best explain to you how to find it. She should be in a room. It's up the stairs. You'll see the door on your left.
All right, I'll ask her. Thank you very much, Sir Kinsling.
Don't thank me yet. The worst of it is still ahead of you.
Wow, that was great. They probably wouldn't even notice me, or they won't know what hit them. I'm going to go with just the hard one.
Nobody will be expecting me. The passageway is an advantage that works on my side. Then I'll improvise and put my faith in Lady Luck. Like I always do.
You can't just blindly trust Lady Fortune. You have to meet her halfway, ideally with very long steps. Don't go rushing in. First get yourself a coat of the kind used by spies and infiltrators. That'll protect you better than plate armor.
Oh, it's a stealth
Don't
mission.
dally. And only draw your weapon if you've no other choice. You'll be walking among wolves, so don't forget it. I'll pray for your success. It would help us in more ways than you probably realize.
Okay. Well, in what ways? I'd like to know.
What do you mean, in more ways?
Isn't it obvious? We've been sitting with our arms folded until now. And where has it got us? We look helpless, and it's difficult to find allies. But if you liberate Lord Capon, right from under von Burgov's nose, the word will spread like wildfire throughout the land, and von Burgov will look like a fool, and he'll lose a strong advantage in parleying. That would help convince some of those who are hesitant about joining us in the fight against Sigismund and the Praguers.
You're right. I hadn't thought of the other consequences. And I reckon even Jobst hasn't realised. Thanks again. As soon as I speak to Rosa, I'll head out right away. I'll get Lord Capon out of Malashov if it's the last thing I do.
You've no lack of courage, son. But you shouldn't count on that alone. Be careful. And good luck. I'll at least look at the books you brought. I'm very curious about what there is on Vavak and how he did it all.
I wish you a pleasant read. There's more than enough on him in there.
Well. Taking French leave. So we've got a stealth mission on our way. Oh, I hate them. I mean, I like them in some games, but in this game, it's not so good for me. Okay, Rosa, talk to me.
Your father sent me.
So I can tell you how to get to our fortress. A task for the lowest lackey, wouldn't you say? Well, you don't need to answer that.
Right, yeah. That's exactly why he sent me. But how...
What are you staring at? Do you think I was born yesterday? I was listening to you from the top of the stairs. So, this passage, it leads to the cellars, but the outside entrance is hidden underground in a forest, not far from the castle. You can find the exact place if you know where and how to look.
Is it in a cave hidden behind a waterfall?
Well, no. But it would be nice. Listen, nearby Malashov is a stud farm managed by Hashtal, an old friend of Papa's. We had a wayside shrine set up at the crossroads before the stud farm.
A wayside? Actually, yes, I was going to say, what's a wayside shrine?
A wayside shrine? How do you mean?
Are you a Christian at all? Never mind. It's a big white column. You can't miss it. From the shrine, you should be able to see a group of boulders. Beyond them are the remains of an old chapel. You'll have to find it, and then there's a kind of... how can I describe it? A window. A gap you can look through.
If it's still standing.
I hope so too. Anyway, it should direct you towards some ruins. Go there. And now pay attention. Somewhere in those ruins is a stone cross. You have to find it and look where its top points to. If you go the way the cross is pointing, you'll find another one, and again follow the direction it's pointing in. That should lead you to a small clearing, marked by a cross in the rocks. You dig there, and you should get to the passageway.
This is ridiculous. Yes, it is complicated. It's a clever solution, but sure, I'll get on it.
Shrine, chapel, crosses, passageway. Sounds adventurous. I'm keen to get on it.
I like your determination, but there's one more thing. Getting into the castle is the easy part. Don't forget, you have to get out too.
You're right. Horses will be needed. For me and for Capon.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Fortunately, I know how to arrange that. Stop off at the stud farm I told you about, and ask Hashtal for horses.
Okay, this is a big deal. This is going to be quite the mission. A daring rescue mission. There's got to be a catch.
Where's the catch?
No catch. On the contrary, please tell Hashtal that Papa is still paying for masses for his dead father, as agreed years ago. And even if he's not too keen, tell him we'll pay him for the horses.
You got it well figured out. Thanks. Don't know how I'd manage without you.
You've done plenty to help, and now it's our turn. Papa said something like that, didn't he? You know, you might not be aware of it, but you saved us from a mountain of trouble. Papa would never admit it, but alone, we wouldn't be able to resist the Mint Master for long. You've earned the right to the gratitude and friendship of our house for all time.
See, this is what it was like, you know. This is how society was actually built. People doing favors, kindness, and help. It was so different back then. You traded your skills for debt. I mean, is it so different? Oh, I don't know. Maybe it is. Oh, maybe it isn't. I was happy to help. Come with me. Yes, come with me, Rosa.
Would you like to come with me? At least I'll be sure to find that place.
Would you seriously want me there? What if something were to go wrong? Wouldn't a girl like me be more of a burden to you?
You wouldn't know. You wouldn't. I mean, to be honest, I've seen her use a crossbow. She's pretty handy with that thing.
Well, you wouldn't be a burden to me. Quite the opposite. I've already seen you know how to take care of yourself.
Thank you. But I can't go nevertheless. Papa would jump out of his skin if he even heard of such a thing. That's why I would like to ask you for one favor, but you mustn't breathe a word of it to anyone. Understand?
Well, I don't like secret favors, especially when it comes to fathers and their daughters. Go on, I'm listening.
I'm listening.
I wanted to ask you, since you're going to be at Malashov, if you could bring me something from there.
And what might that be?
A book. It has great value to me, and I was starting to worry it would stay there forever. But if you're going there now...
Wait a second, what book? What? Well, I'll bring the book, fear not, but how will I know? I can't just say I'll bring it. The place is going to have 1,000 books. Which one is it?
And what book is this that's so important?
It's hard to explain to someone uninitiated in the mysteries of writing.
What do you mean, uninitiated? I happen to know how to read.
Really? Mea culpa. You are full
Mea
of surprises.
culpa.
So if you do find the book, you'll be able to read it.
Well, yeah. That's the way it goes with books.
In that case, I'm not going to make it easy for you. If you'd like to know why it's so important to me, you'll have to find it first.
I don't understand. How do I know what to find if I don't know what it is? Let's say I walk into the library. I'll just bring all the books. I'll bring all the books, Rosa. But one of them is bound to be the one you're looking for.
Fear not, my lady. I'll gladly tear the entire fortress apart to find that book for you.
All right, Henry, don't
Restraint,
overdo it.
valiant knight. I value your determination, but this way would give yourself away immediately, and I'd remain without my book. Find it nice and quietly, then come back.
Your wish is my command.
It shouldn't
Henry,
be
you're
hard.
overdoing it a bit.
The book is bound in scarlet leather and inlaid with gold. You won't find many like such there. And take this, so you don't get lost in the fortress.
Thank you.
It is quite possible you won't get back to Malashov again. So don't forget about me. And Henry, be careful.
I think Rosa's taken a little shine to Henry. Well, speaking of wicks... You know what my next line was going to be? Something about dipping a wick. Let's go. Were you listening?
Careful.
Yeah, I bet you were. So yeah, weird little bug today, but hopefully that is the last of it. Shimek the Moor. Stay where he is. Housemate. No, I think we're done. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you, guard.
I'm sorry.
Yes, that's what I thought. So this went kind of well. Back out in town. Hello, Mutts. How you doing, son? Well. Where to next? Speak to Hashtal. Oh, wow, this is a place I've not been before. All the way as far south as you can go. Now, do I do this now, or, taking Frenchly, speak to Hashtal? I suppose I could. I was just kind of interested in doing a few side quests. Maybe we'll get as far as speaking to Hashtal, and then maybe we'll side quest it over, a side step to a side quest from there, maybe. Alright, let's get to, Bilani. You see a poor bloke on the road surrounded by wolves. They're closing in. Do I stop and get involved or avoid the place? Oh, I'm stopping to get involved. If it's a few wolves, we can deal. Where? Where? Which? Where are these so-called wolves? Where what? Stop to get involved and they're nowhere to be seen. Where are they, Mutt? Oh, here we go. There's a person.
That's a good boy.
Oh, I see you.
Good boy. Good boy.
No.
You don't want to do that. Ugh.
Whoa, easy boy. This is where I usually end up hitting Mutt. Okay. Oh, get in there, Mutt. He's done.
What's that you got? Holy shit. That was a close one. Thank you. I'd have been shredded to pieces if it wasn't for you. Jesus Christ.
No problem. By the way, just a fashion advice. Never wear orange and red together. It doesn't really work.
It was nothing, really. The main thing is you're safe.
Nothing? No. I have to repay you for your bravery. Here, take it. It's not much, I know, but it's the best I've got. And thank you again.
Well, that'll do. 10 groschen. I mean, I don't mind. I could always butcher the wolves for a bit of extra cash, but do you know what? I'm on a mission. So we'll give it a miss. Alright, we were on our way to Bilani. Let's go. You know what would be nice if when you're doing the fast travel and you're dotting your way across the map, you can escape at the point you are on the map, so you can just like bugger off in another direction. That would be good. Or fast travel to any spot on the map. That would be even better. Alright, I've spent a lot of time in Bilani. And we're done. Heading to Hashtal. This is going to take a little while to get there. Come on, Pebbles.
Easy.
Let's ride.
Nice and slow.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. We come across a dark scene. Alright, stop the... I don't know what it is with wolves at the moment. You actually have to defend first and then swing at them. It's the only way to go, and it always works. Just got a new level in swordsmanship as well. This poor townsman, decorative pins. I'll have that. And just
What is it, Mutt?
What's he got? What's he got? What am I looking for? Or at? What did you see? What did you see, boy? Okay, Mark, I do appreciate the time you spend telling me where things are that don't reveal themselves, but I'm gonna have to continue on. Anyway, just pit stop there. Technically, I stole from a dead man.
Quick!
But I still feel like I did something good. I killed his killers. I'm so immersed in this world. I haven't played any other game, since I started playing this. And you probably noticed that. I hope it's not getting boring. But my channel's always been about just like what I'm playing at the time, whether you like it or hate it. I have no apologies. I do care about what you guys like. I do. Honestly, I do. At the same time, though,
Quick!
it gets overridden sometimes by the kind of game I'm really, really enjoying. And some games are just like, oh, I could take it or leave it, right? This is a game I can't leave. I'm happy to mix it up a little bit, though. I've got a couple of things I might just show you soon. In fact, Assassin's Creed is coming. Oh, I want it to be good, and I know it's not going to be. But yeah, that's coming, and I've played every single Assassin's Creed that's ever existed, ever. And I can't not play this new one, at least to see how it goes. So that one is on its way. What a great way of drying your clothes and getting beetle infestations in them at the same time. I've discovered a herb garden. Alright, let's speak to this guy.
My humble respects.
Hashtal, my humble respects to you too. The Ruthards sent me. It's very hard not to call them retards, isn't it? The Ruthards sent me.
The Ruthards sent me.
What's that to do with me? Those days when Ruthard was the Lord of Malashov are over. I don't want to have anything more to do with him, so you can be on your way.
He sends you his regards. And he asked me to remind you that he's still paying for masses for your family, as the two of you agreed.
Sakra. Nobody knows about that but him.
That's why he told me. So you'd be sure I really did come from them, and this isn't a trick.
Very clever.
Well, that changes things. Sorry for being a bit hostile-like, but times are tough. A man can't be sure of anything. Good to hear that Sir Quinlan still has a few friends left. Give him my greetings, and thank him for still honoring our agreement.
Sure. I'll pass that on to him.
So, tell me, what did the Ruthards send you for?
Oh yes, that's right. Secret passage that nobody knows about because it's a secret.
I've got to get into Malashov to free a friend who's held captive there.
What, all alone? Maybe I should send for a priest for you, eh?
Don't worry, I'll figure it out. Lord Ruthard told me about a secret passage that will take me there. What I need from you is to get a fresh horse ready for my friend. A fast one, for when we get back.
Well, you sure ain't lacking in courage. But you're really asking me for a lot. A fresh, fast horse don't come cheap. But fine, since you're from Sir Quinlan, I'll have it ready for you. Somewhere a bit further from here so I don't get in the shit if things go sideways.
Of course. The last thing I want is to endanger you unnecessarily. And the Ruthards promise to pay for the horse if it comes to any harm.
All right. So look, here next to the stud farm there's a kind of band of rocks below the forest. When you go alongside the rocks to the end, you'll find a wooded copse not far from the castle. There's a well-trodden patch of ground there, so that's where I'll have that horse ready for you. Hopefully, nothing will happen to him if I just leave him there. Recently, there's been wolves and wild dogs sniffing around here, so we have to watch out for the animals.
Thanks. I'm obliged to you.
Tell me more about this secret passage. They say there's one here somewhere, but no one knows much about it.
I'm not sure I should. It should stay a secret, absolutely.
That passage is secret for a reason. The less you know about it, the better.
Herrgott, I'm to risk my farm and maybe even my life for you, and you won't even tell me that much?
I can't. Well, what's the point? It's a secret passage. A secret passage.
Sorry, I can't do it. It's really for the best.
That's gratitude for you.
I can't believe that. He's actually got snippy about that. What an ass. So I could buy a horse off him. Don't think so. Oh, I can wash my horse?
I need to
What?
get my horse scrubbed down and its tack cleaned.
I will get right to it, but it will take a while. Coin up front.
Pay 50 on
What if I
Haggling for
offered
that.
just a horse?
Just a horse wash? Mind you, I've seen them wash horses. They put sponges in places you don't want to know about.
Satisfied?
More.
More. All right. What about 40?
Final offer.
That's almost an
I
acceptable
love this.
price.
So since I've got the perk to sort of help with my haggling, I can really take the mick.
That works for me.
There you
Why
go.
not?
So
then.
everyone's going to charge me 50? I just got him, like, I got 20% off nearly.
Now then, where is this beauty of yours?
The stableman is taking proper care of your horse. Lovely.
All finished. Those
Wow.
fools gave me a
Pebbles,
hard time.
you don't look any different. Thank you very much. Hashtag.
I'll have a look.
See what he's got to sell, actually. He might have something. Ooh, Hungarian spurs. What spurs have I got on me anyway? I'm sure I had some. Am I not wearing spurs? Oh, I am. Just regular spurs. Maybe I should get... You know, I've got some cash. Look, I've got nearly 16,000 groschen. I've been doing quite well for myself. In fact, this afternoon, before I started recording, I just spent a couple of hours going around all the vendors in Kuttenberg selling crap. I've got so much in my chest, and I had on my horse. I've still got loads and loads to sell. And I'm just cleaning them out every time I come up to them. So most of this cash is the entire economy of Kuttenberg. Okay, now, so Knight Spurs, fine. What about a saddle? The Krakowian saddle. Unique, significantly extended, decorated fenders, top grain leather saddlebags. However, the generous extension of the carrying capacity brings with it a reduction in the speed. But a dragon saddle just sounds awesome. That was the dragon chanfron. Stab defense. Steel chanfron in the shape of a dragon's head with eye protection and a simple bridle. I mean, this just looks awesome. It's a bridle. I mean, come on, let's. This is expensive, but do you know what? I'm feeling thrifty. Let's haggle
Worried
a
about
little
the
bit.
price.
Well, I suppose we can try.
I suppose we can try. We can try. In fact, we're going to try so much. I'm gonna completely underplay this and see what difference he splits. You see that? So nearly 4,000, 3,600. I'm going to cut over nearly 1,300 off that. See where he lands in the middle.
How's this?
You really won't convince me like this.
Look at that. Look at that amount. You see, he got angry, but look how much he's taken off the price. 800 groschen nearly. That's incredible. Now, because remember, I got a perk where I get a final go, even after I've really upset them.
What would you say to this?
That's almost an acceptable
See?
price.
I think
Almost.
he's not quite fully upset, so I'm going to go just $10 more.
You'll convince me with that price.
This is the
Thank
way
you.
to haggle
Come
in the
again,
game.
Henry.
That really wasn't that much. 2,810. I mean, I can earn that back in about 20 minutes back in town. Excellent. Excellent. Right, well, guess what? We got a treat for you, my pebbles. Got some nice stuff coming your way. Okay. Oh, look at you. Now we can't even see your face, and you look like you've got a couple of cheese graters attached, or colanders attached to your head. Oh, we're going to have to get some more armor to make that look a little less stupid. But in the meantime, the dragon's saddle. He can now carry 351 items of weight. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Look at you. Oh my god, what have I done? Are you making cow noises? Bzzz, bzzz. It looks like a bee. Alright, I'm going to sell the rest of this stuff. Do you know what? I'm going to do that in a minute. Guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to cut it here. Just random stuff today. A little bit of the main story there. We've got a secret passage to find and a rescue mission to get our hands on hands. All the best. Take care. Good night.